Did you know that in our modern age, where almost everything has a scientific explanation, there are still astonishing events that leave even skeptics scratching their heads? Today, we're exploring some of the most mind-boggling modern-day miracles that challenge what we believe about our world. Buckle up for a ride through astonishing stories that just might make you question everything you thought you knew. Number 10. The inexplicable survival in the Himalayan blizzard. High up in the unforgiving Himalayan mountains, a seasoned hiker named Gauri was caught in a sudden, fierce blizzard. With temperatures dropping below freezing and visibility at near zero, rescue teams feared the worst. Yet to the amazement of everyone, Gauri was found days later safe, hydrated, and only slightly frostbitten. Medical experts concluded it was nothing short of miraculous. No one could figure out how she managed to keep her body temperature stable with minimal gear. Some locals whispered it was divine protection. Others claimed Gauri channeled a deep survival instinct. Whichever way you see it, her unexplained rescue stands as a testament to humanity's will and maybe something more unexplainable. Number 9. The weeping statue phenomenon. In a small coastal town, a statue of a revered figure appeared to shed real tears during a night vigil. Parishioners stood in awe as droplets streamed down the statue's face. The local clergy tested the liquid and claimed it was indeed salty, like human tears. But here's where the mystery deepens. Meteorologists ruled out humidity issues, while engineers insisted there was no internal mechanism. Scientists tested everything from chemical composition to environmental factors and still found nothing conclusive. Whether you see it as a sign or a strange atmospheric anomaly, the silent figure with watery eyes remains an unsolved wonder that continues to inspire both devotion and debate. Number 8. The sudden disappearance of chronic illness. A young mother named Alessa had been fighting an advanced, debilitating condition for years. Doctors presented grim prognosis, and she prepared for the worst. Then, one fateful morning, she woke up feeling oddly refreshed. Tests soon revealed her disease had inexplicably gone into complete remission. Specialists tried to explain it as a rare, spontaneous recovery. But the speed and absolute thoroughness of her healing baffled everyone. Her own doctors confessed they couldn't offer a scientific explanation. Ever since, she's dedicated her life to positivity, charitable work, and encouraging others not to lose hope, even when facing impossible odds. Number 7. The phoenix-like recovery in the desert. During a blistering heat wave, an amateur desert explorer named Andre became stranded with minimal water supplies. After being lost for 3 days in scorching temperatures, search and rescue teams assumed the worst. Miraculously, he was discovered conscious, alert, and only mildly dehydrated. Andre reported seeing visions of an oasis that guided him through the desert nights. Medical researchers who examined him found no logical reason why his body didn't succumb to dehydration and heat exhaustion. No one could replicate or fully justify his survival mechanism. This unexplained phenomenon became known as the Phoenix effect, a body somehow rising from dire conditions practically unscathed. Number 6. The incredible plane landing on the Hudson. Captain Sullenberger's emergency water landing of Flight 1549 on New York's Hudson River is no secret, but the details behind that successful ditching still defy normal expectations. Pilots train for water landings, but successfully pulling it off without massive casualties is considered next to impossible. Yet all 155 souls on board survived. Some experts credit pilot skill and calmness under pressure. Others point to extraordinary luck, the perfect blend of weather, wind, and water conditions. Call it luck, training, or something beyond explanation. This extraordinary event became a symbolic miracle that renewed the world's faith in possibility. Number 5. The child who survived a major quake. When a massive quake rocked a metropolitan area, one of the most compelling stories was that of a small child, about 4 years old, who emerged from a collapsed building unscathed. She had been buried under debris for days, and it took rescue crews countless hours to finally reach her. Strangely enough, she was calm, well, and even said she had been kept company by someone who comforted her. But investigators couldn't find anyone else in her vicinity. Family members believe it was a guardian presence. Skeptics call it a coping mechanism. Either way, the child's survival with virtually no injuries remains a puzzle. Hey, if you're as intrigued as we are by these jaw-dropping stories, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button and share your thoughts below. We've got more awe-inspiring moments coming right up, so stay with us. Number 4. The medical mystery of John's coma awakening. John was in a coma for 6 years after a severe accident. Doctors were certain his brain activity levels were too low for any recovery. His family, however, never lost hope. One morning, seemingly out of the blue, John stirred and opened his eyes. His vitals instantly stabilized, and he even started speaking within a week. Examinations showed no signs of the atrophy expected from such a long coma. Specialists were stunned. Some pointed to the power of prolonged therapy and family support. Others had no rational explanation. To this day, the exact cause for his awakening remains as puzzling as it is uplifting. Number 3. The vanishing storm at the outdoor wedding. Set in rural farmland, a couple's wedding ceremony was about to be canceled due to a monstrous storm rolling in. Dark thunderheads loomed, lightning lit up the sky, and gusting winds threatened to topple everything. As guests scrambled for shelter, the winds abruptly fell still. It seemed as though the storm front divided around the farm, leaving the ceremony site drenched in sunlight. Radar images reportedly showed a bizarre gap in the storm system that resumed once it passed the farmland. Meteorologists offered no official explanation aside from weather anomalies. Wedding attendees, on the other hand, believe they witnessed a phenomenon that protected the special day. Number 2. The apparent telepathic save of a loved one. A young college student named Lena claims she saw a vivid vision of her younger brother in immediate danger, despite being halfway around the world. Alarmed, she called home and insisted they check on him. Her brother had nearly fallen into a pond at that exact moment, but was rescued because of the alert family members rushing to his location. Skeptics point out it could be a coincidence, but the precise timing is eerie. Psychologists have tried explaining it with concepts of intuition or heightened emotional awareness. Still, stories like Lena's leave many wondering if there's more to human connection than we understand. Number 1. The Unexplained Rescue at Sea. A fishing vessel sank in rough waters off the coast of an isolated region. With no time to call for help, its crew was presumed lost. Days later, a freighter spotted something staggering. The entire crew clinging to a life raft, all very much alive. Not a single severe injury among them. The crew reported that a passing ship had thrown supplies to them, but no such vessel could be identified or traced on marine traffic logs. Coast Guard officials couldn't confirm any rescue signals in that area. The men remain convinced that a benevolent stranger saved them. Yet no record or witness has surfaced to corroborate who, or what, kept them alive during those perilous nights at sea. These modern-day miracles challenge our understanding of human limits and natural laws. From near-impossible rescues to mysteries of healing and protective forces, each story invites us to believe in something beyond our immediate grasp. They remind us that the world can still surprise us in spectacular and uplifting ways. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the unexplainable. If you found these accounts awe-inspiring, give this video a thumbs up and share it with friends who love a good mystery. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell for more fascinating explorations. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.